Welcome in everyone, I'm Limcube and I'm 100%ing Breath of the Wild day by day, little bit by bit, every single day until Tears of the Kingdom comes out, which today is in only 180 days. We're actually getting there, we're past the 6-month barrier. Tears of the Kingdom is getting closer and closer, and that's what I want to talk about today as I'm beating Divine Beast, Var Naboris and Thunderblight Ganon. Yesterday I retrieved the Thunderhelm and now we're going for the Divine Beast and the rewards. You have to meet up with Reiju to start it off. But what I want to talk about today, because usually I talk about topics that are on my mind, depending on the day. It could be video games or internet culture. So you can have this video on in the back as well. Enjoy the Breath of the Wild vibes. I would appreciate it if you joined me. Today I want to talk about my prediction for Tears of the Kingdom, especially because we reached another 10-day barrier today, it being 180 days away. And the prediction that I mean is, when are we gonna get more news about Tears of the Kingdom? There's a bunch of stuff coming up, the PC gaming show in like 5 days. Obviously, we won't hear anything about Tears of the Kingdom there. And then we also got the Game Awards in December. I think unfortunately, I can't talk. Unfortunately, the Game Awards recently haven't been that exciting. I actually do enjoy just the awards in general. I'm very interested to hear what is going to be Game of the Year this year. It's going to be a very close battle, I think, between Elden Ring and the new God of War game. Personally, to me, even though God of War Ragnarok looks amazing, I'm personally a huge fan of Elden Ring. If you've seen my main channel, I've even dabbled in the speedrun for Elden Ring, so I hope they win. But that's not what this video is about, because I also don't think that Tears of the Kingdom will show up at the Game Awards. In general, Nintendo has been fairly quiet when it comes to the Game Awards. I think in the past, I don't know if it has anything to do with the relationship of Reggie, who is obviously not the CEO of Nintendo anymore, and Jeff, who is the Game Awards man. I don't think so, but I think the last hype Nintendo announcement that we got during the Game Awards was all the way back when Super Smash Bros. Ultimate came out. When they announced that Joker is gonna be the first playable DLC character. I think that was very hype. I remember watching that trailer and getting excited for it. But I also don't think Tears of the Kingdom is gonna show up at the Game Awards in December. I think we are gonna have to wait until next year before we see anything more about Tears of the Kingdom. We do have our release date now, which we don't know if it's gonna change, if it's gonna be delayed again, hopefully not. But traditionally, Nintendo has always had a Nintendo Direct relatively early in a new year. Sometimes in January, I think last year it was in February. And whenever that first Direct of the year is gonna happen, this is, I think, when we are gonna get our biggest Tears of the Kingdom reveal yet. Remembering back to 2017, which is a long time ago now, it's gonna be 6 years ago, in my opinion, the most hype piece of media ever dropped, that being the Breath of the Wild big story trailer, where they basically revealed that there's voice acting in the game, where back then there was also when they revealed the release date to be at the end of March, and showing us so much while also showing so little at the same time. To this day, if you know what trailer I'm talking about, it's the one with the great soundtrack that never actually ended up making it into the game itself, which is still pretty sad. To this day, I think that specific trailer is one of the, if not literally in my opinion, the best piece of media that has ever been made. And that's kind of a lot, right? Like, okay, it's hard to compare to like a full-on like movie or like a full-on video game or a show or something like that. But still, when it comes to trailers and stuff, I think I've never seen anything as exciting. Also, I'm completely messing up this Divine Beast attack. Hopefully I can get some quick shots here. Nice. I've never seen anything as hype as that, like that specific story trailer. The music, Man, rewatching that story trailer now, it's so exciting. Obviously we know more about the game now, so everything makes more sense when you watch the trailer back. But it just keeps on getting crazy and crazier. The music keeps getting crazier. The scenes getting more emotional. We have the Zelda crying scene there. My God, I love this trailer so much, and still to this day, I enjoy going back and watching people like react to it and how emotional it was. Man, that was a gaming moment like rarely ever seen. After that. And that's what I'm hoping we are gonna get for Tears of the Kingdom, a story trailer. Because still, to this day, we kind of don't know anything at all about the story. We can kind of like piece the puzzle pieces together and get like a rough idea what we're actually gonna be doing in Tears of the Kingdom. But we don't really know what's gonna happen. So I think next year we're gonna get an announcement for a Nintendo Direct either in January or February, and either at the start or at the end, because obviously it's going to be a huge announcement, we're going to get that big Tears of the Kingdom trailer, and I can't wait for that day. I will literally make... Wait, do I just not have Revali's Gale up? Active again in 2 minutes. That's not good. That's usually what you use here for the speedrun strats. I guess I can use some wind bombs instead, so let me get into gear so that I take less damage. That was actually kind of an interesting outfit. Yeah, I cannot wait for this day. I will literally cancel everything. Like, I can be buying a house, which I probably won't be buying a house, just to let you know. But if I was buying a house, and I was about to get my keys, let's say in a random day in February, and Nintendo randomly announced, yo, we're doing the Direct this day, guess I'm not buying that house. Okay, you know what I mean. I think it's going to be one of the most exciting gaming announcements I've ever witnessed. I'm personally very biased because of how much I like this game, how invested I am in Tears of the Kingdom. But yeah, you don't want to miss it. And as to my prediction, what we're gonna see, I do think we're gonna hear voice acting for the first time. Right? We've heard no voice acting for Tears of the Kingdom. We just assume that it's back. Wait, was there no... Okay, now I'm confused myself. I don't think there was a single spoken word, right? In any previous Tears of the Kingdom teasers? I didn't bring shock arrows? I'm not even prepared to do this, Divine Beast. Okay, looks like we're gonna do a shopping spree. I don't think there was a single spoken word in any of the Tears of the Kingdom teasers. Let me think back. We have them exploring the ruins, Ganondorf wakes up, shit goes down. Then the second one, the castle starts flying. No, I don't think we had a single spoken word. Correct me if I'm wrong here. But I am assuming we're gonna be getting that in our story trailer. So that should be exciting. And I'm assuming we are actually gonna get a rough idea what the game is even about. Is there gonna be time travel? What's... what is it about the two different links? What happened to Zelda? Like, questions like this, I think, will start to be answered. And we'll actually be hooked to the game for real this time. I am actually still very surprised that they revealed the name to us and the release date both at once. Because again, with Breath of the Wild, we knew the name for a long time, but they waited like 3 months or so before the game actually came out to reveal the release date. But I guess they had the confidence this time, and this is also why I'm so sure that the first Nintendo Direct is gonna show us more when it comes to Tears of the Kingdom. I've been watching a fair amount. How long is Revali's Gale at this point? 14 seconds, okay, we can wait. I've been watching a fair amount of theory videos about Tears of the Kingdom. So far, I have made a theory video myself
Revali's Gale is
a little while ago about how the only explanation that I have for the different looking links and the islands in the sky randomly appearing is some sort of time travel shenanigans. I think at this point most people probably agree with this. It just makes sense, right? We literally have a rune this time that goes back in time. We've literally seen this shot where Link uses the rune on an object on the ground, and then it starts going up to the sky, going back in time. Like, there's gonna be some time travel shenanigans, which can be a good and a bad thing. Sometimes it gets really confusing, and sometimes it makes things super interesting. But yeah. Gonna have to be careful here that I don't mess up the strat. This can go wrong quite fast. But in general, I really do think we are unfortunately gonna have to wait the rest of the year without any news. But then again, I'm looking at my PC right now, and it's November. It's mid-November. Before we know it, the year's gonna be over, and that direct is gonna be really close. And again, the reason I'm talking about this specifically today is just because we hit the exact 180 day mark today. And one thing I do want to say, just to pat myself on the back real quick, I technically started doing these daily uploads 30 days ago now. So I've been uploading on this channel for 30 days in a row. Kind of proud about it. Sometimes I will say, and I guess this is specifically recently, I don't have a lot of things to say. Having something to say every single day is not that I don't talk on some days, but especially recently my days have been, well, today I actually uploaded on my main channel, youtube.com/limcube. You might want to check that video out. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. It's about the Marriage percent speedrun. But other than editing videos and doing these daily uploads, I've been playing a lot of Hollow Knight still. In another video on this channel, I explained how that's my next speedrun. I'm getting pretty good at the game now. Very close to be able to actually finish a full speedrun, and I'm excited for it. And then I'm also planning the other thing I talked about yesterday on this channel, where I'm teaching other streamers. So with being so busy with these projects, I feel like sometimes I don't even have that much in my mind, but specifically thought about that direct that's definitely coming up next year. Today, because Tears of the Kingdom is quote-unquote so close, less than 6 months now. It's kind of close. That's so exciting. Leading up to Tears of the Kingdom, what I'm gonna do is I will probably take like 2 weeks, 3 weeks or something off stream completely, a little bit before Tears of the Kingdom comes out. But will then play a lot of Breath of the Wild like the 2 weeks before it comes out on stream, so that I'm completely ready when the game actually does come out. And then when Tears of the Kingdom is out, I'm literally going to be streaming like 12 to 16 hours every single day, playing the game casually and then learning the speedrun strats and doing challenge runs. It's going to be a fun time, so you don't want to miss it. That being said, I realized when attacking the Divine Beast Varna Boris that I somehow forgot the you know, it was not my plan to turn this thing around even more, so let's see if I can even still do this shield clip now. Oh, I think I could have done it there, I just missed the frame. Oh, and also there I was 1 frame late. Guess we have to play casual. But yeah. May next year, it's gonna be a super fun month on my YouTube channel and Twitch, so make sure to be around. And also, if you want, I will definitely be live streaming that infamous, direct. But that being said, I'm about to face off against Thunderblight Ganon.
Watch yourself.
So I'm probably going to be focusing a little bit. Let me eat this attack up food because I realized that I don't have. The Great Eagle Bow. I guess I somehow forgot about it. What's my strongest bow? I guess I have this bow. That's not a bad one. I do want to focus it though. Don't want to waste fairies or unnecessary food and just get this fight done. And collect our rewards. And then tomorrow we're gonna be headed to Kakariko to get our camera eventually. How did this guy's doing? Also, why is he already so low? I'm not gonna complain. I'm just kind of confused how he started the second phase with such little health. I guess the last headshot that I gave him already kind of made him lose health. But that was a nice fight. Thunderblade is down. We get another heart container. We're going to be getting Mimosa's Fury. But let me know if you agree. If you think we actually will hear more about Tears of the Kingdom this year and why. I always like being optimistic. But I don't really see another Nintendo Direct happening this year. They kind of laid out their plans for the rest of the year. The new Pokemon games are coming out in 6 days, which are probably going to be their holiday sale idea. And then there's a Fire Emblem game coming out in January, and then we start kind of missing information again. That's when the Direct for 2023 is going to kick in, and it's going to show off Tears of the Kingdom. And then I know this has been a rumor for a long time, but we are unironically getting close to a potential Nintendo hardware upgrade as well. People have been talking about the Switch Pro for years now, but the Switch is turning 6 years old, and after like 7 years it's probably going to be replaced. I know it's still doing really well, but nonetheless, eventually there's going to be some the new Nintendo hardware. So I don't know how close we're getting to an announcement for that. It's probably going to happen at some point next year. I'm going to pick up these rewards here. Apparently I forgot to pick them up in Rito Village. Gonna have to go back for the Great Eagle Boar there eventually. Okay, well, my inventory seems to be full. This weapon is almost broken though. And then I will be back tomorrow when we are 179 days away from Tears of the Kingdom. With a different topic, different gameplay. I don't like the shield very much aesthetically. So I guess that stays here. Daybreaker looks much nicer. That being said, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Peace.